Hey guys, it's Kate from Fitness, Family, and Food, and I wanted to touch base with all of you and sit down and talk about some things that I do on a weekly basis and show you my journal. I did not set it up this week. I was pretty busy yesterday, having a great time down at the Patriots Promenade and supporting some local cheerleaders. And I also, covered a lot of teachers were out today, so I picked up an extra class and was pretty busy. So I thought, you know what, this is something that I can definitely talk about with you guys, show you what I do, and maybe, over the next couple days, show you how there are some good options and you can pick what works best for you. So let me get this turned around and show you my blank journal and show you what I do to get it set up for the week. Alrighty. Alright. So this is my journal that I use. I have gone through a couple different journals and different systems, and I actually will show you maybe over the next couple days some of the other ones, just so that you get an idea of what's out there and what's available. This is the journal that I use, and I'll show you the front here. And it is the Happy Planner, and these are just rings that you can put in and out, and they have a special punch so you can take the paper in and out. You can add your own paper, which I do from time to time. I'll add certain things in there, and this is definitely something that has kept me together. It helps me be able to remember, whose craft I need to work on. It helps me remember which kid has to go to, what work, where you have to, when do I have to drop them off, when do I have to pick them up. Nana's appointments all go in here. And I also try to put in a lot of planning so that I can plan out my next challenge group, and I spread out when I want to work on things so that I can keep it all together. I also track my fitness and health in here and my exercise, and I like to do down here in the notes section, I like to do gratitude, weekly gratitude statement, affirmations, what I'm working on, what some of my goals are. So it really is, a blank canvas that you can do so much with. It has helped me tremendously. This is washi tape, and I love washi tape. If you have never tried it, it's not that sticky. It has a very light tack to it. And so you can put it on paper and then you can pick it up and move it. So let me show you here. If I put this down here and let's say I go crooked like that, I can pick it back up and it does not tear the paper. Now it does come in different sizes. This one I got from the dollar store. It's just this black lacy, and it's really, I really love it. And for $1, there's a lot on there. This is another size you can get, which is a little bit bigger. So sometimes I will use this one, down near the bottom, and I'll make like a little box, because you can put, right over top. I do crease it with my finger so that I know where I want to cut it, and then I pull it back just a smidgen and cut with my little scissors. I really like these scissors for crafting as well. They're the perfect size. They have a nice point on the top, so you can see the point, and they can get in there, plus they're real little, so you can get them into smaller spaces. So I can put that down there. I can break stuff up. Here's another size that I have, which is another littler size. I like it a little bit smaller because I do have the smaller planner. So, that's something that is helpful for me because I like to be able to have this to split things up. So, what I do like to do, and I will show you right now, is I do like to split my days up. So this is for all day Saturday. Now I like to take it and split it in two so that I have 2 spaces here for Saturday. So Saturday, I might want to put in information of a craft show that I'm going to. I want to turn this around. I might want to have a goal that I'm going to try to achieve on Saturday. If it's the day that I'm starting a challenge group, then I definitely will split it so that I can have 2 different things where I can focus on myself and I can focus on my responsibilities for whatever it is that day. For a very long time, years and years and years, I gave everything that I had for others. I said yes to everything and anything. I can make that neater. If you asked me to do something, I was there. I did it. I, did fundraisers for the kids' cheer. I did all sorts of stuff for the kids' cheer, let's be honest. I did Nana. I did extra stuff. I mean, even when she was in her apartment, I went up there every day to check on her. So, I did stuff at school. I was vice president of the Teachers Association for a while. And my one school, I was president of the Teachers Association for a while. I would help others at school. I would do help my neighbors. I would drive other kids to activities. And, the one time there was this one friend of my daughter's who never had a haircut, and she was like in 3rd or 4th grade, and so I thought, she needs to go get her hair cut, and I asked her mom if I could take her, and I took her. And I always took care of everybody else, everyone. And I had a saying, Grandma would say, well, what are you doing on Thursday? Or what are you doing on this day? And I'd say, Grandma, I'm just trying to get through today. Like, I cannot even begin to tell you how many times I would say that. I have no idea. Are you kidding? I'm just trying to get to today so that I can have today done and taken care of. I can't think about myself. I can't think about the future. I'm just getting through what I have to do today. And I always say, I'm so busy. I can't do more. I can't. But here's the thing. I thought that I was a nurturer. I thought that, I was taking care of those around me that I loved. That's what I thought. And I thought it was important in the middle of it. I thought it was important to be that person, that I was being a good person. I thought that, I was doing the right thing. If somebody needed something, then I did it. But I honestly, in looking back, I really wasn't nurturing. I really wasn't trying to do the right thing and take care of everybody. I think I was just people pleasing, And instead of trying to please others and please myself, I was pleasing others. And I was really neglecting myself and neglecting, giving to myself and taking care of myself. And I ended up in a really not a very nice place. I wasn't happy. I wasn't happy with myself. And I realized that, really just trying to take care of everybody else was not making me a better mom. It wasn't making me a better person. And, some of it, I think, honestly, looking back, I think I was really just trying to make sure that because of how I felt about myself, that I didn't want others to feel that way about myself too. And so I was swaying their judgment, you know? And honestly, and I'm just being very honest here, is that, compassion and generosity and being a given person, those are all very positive when they come from a positive place. But if you're doing it because you're trying to bolster your feelings and your self-esteem, then really what you're doing is not giving, you're taking. You are taking because what you're doing is just trying to get something by doing. And that's really a hard place to start to come to realize. It's that area that you think, what am I doing? What am I doing right now? Why am I doing this? And how is it helping me, and how is it helping my family? I wasn't loving and respecting myself, so I wasn't really, in the end, attracting and keeping people that loved and respected me. And, I don't regret anything that I did. I think it's a learning process you go through in life. And, you grow. You grow. We all grow up, right? Sometime we have to grow up. But when you start to grow and realize the person that you want to be, you start realizing what you need to do to be that person. So I was barely staying on top of things. I was barely getting my responsibilities done. I wasn't taking care of myself. I wasn't happy, not at all. And even when people were gracious and appreciative of everything I was doing, I really didn't even allow myself to accept that sense of thank you and I feel appreciated, and I didn't really even accept that because I didn't come from a place where I was feeling that. And so what I really had to do is I had to turn it around, and this really has helped me a lot. It has helped me to start to really take a good look at what I'm doing, why I'm doing it, and make sure that I take that time for myself. And make sure that, I'm filling myself up. My life is not just a bunch of responsibilities. It's still busy. I mean, I'm going to be honest with you. I do a lot. But it's not that I'm busy. I wouldn't even call it that. I call it full. My life is full now because I'm taking care of myself, and the more that I fill myself up and I take care of myself, I still have obligations, but they're different now. And I don't know if this is even coming across right. I guess some things to think about when you are looking at people-pleasing behavior that I've learned that maybe you can consider for yourself is that, you don't want to give up pieces of you in order for somebody else to be pleased. What you want to do is, you really want to think, am I saying yes that I really don't want to do just to keep somebody else happy? Am I, uncomfortable in a situation and feel like if I don't do this, that, somebody is going to not be happy with me? Am I exhausted? Am I depleted? Am I putting everybody else's needs ahead of mine? Or is it something that I enjoy doing and I want to do? I still do things for people, but I do it because I genuinely want to do that, and I feel as though I still can help people. I love helping people and doing different things with people. But I do it now from a different place, you know? I'm not going to make excuses. I'm not going to, say yes to something and then be miserable because I have to do it, And that really is something that you have to start taking a look at what you're doing so that you can still take care of your needs and you can still live a very full life, but you also allow yourself the opportunity to grow and take care of yourself. I think one of the biggest things and one of the most freeing things, and this is a quote that I just love, one of the most freeing things that you can learn in life as an adult, and working with middle schoolers, let me tell you, a lot of them don't know this, is that you don't have to like everybody. There are going to be people out there that you don't have to necessarily like. You don't have to have everybody like you. It's really okay. No, we don't have to like each other. We have to be kind to each other. But everybody doesn't have to like me, and that's all right. Those that do, it's wonderful. And those that don't, that's okay too. I don't have to please the world. I just need to take care of myself and my family. And that's what I'm doing. So, here we go. This is my week. Now I'm ready to start filling it all in. And I've got my boxes set up the way that I want. Each week is different. Doesn't always look this way. It depends upon the day and what I need to do. So I hope that this helps. Go out, get some washi tape. It's a lot of fun. You can also use it on your silhouette mat when it starts to not get sticky. It's really a great thing to use to hold that vinyl in place until you clean your mat or get a new one. So that's another great way to use that washi tape. And it comes in all sorts of fun designs and fun sizes that you can do. So enjoy your evening. I hope that you take some time to really think about what you're doing in your life and making sure that you are taking care of what you need to be a great person. Have a great night.